Yo, what is up, JSMR family? Welcome back, and of course, welcome if you're new here. Today, I have a very strange, out of place video for you guys today. You know, I'm just gonna be sitting down and talking about life with you because, I don't know, the past couple of weeks have been a whole lot of burnout towards this channel, and whenever that happens, I tend to get very, I don't really know how to describe it. I kind of want to sit down and really talk to you guys. Like, I kind of just miss being in front of a camera at this point, and I don't know. I want to clear the air and kind of talk to you guys a little bit. Of course, with the recent uploads, it seems like I haven't been burned out. Of course, there's been 2 videos per week and, shorts every now and then, but, a lot of that is pre-recorded. Like I record a bunch of stuff like in a very short period of time, and I think that's what contributes to a lot of burnout. So maybe over the next month I might space it out a little bit more. I'm about to start pre-recording some content for October, so maybe I'll go ahead and slow down a little bit, enjoy my recording and my time and stuff, and really just sit back and I do YouTube for fun. I need to remember that sometimes. I really do need to remember that, this is primarily for fun. I don't need to stress about, production value or how many views I'm getting or, how much revenue I get, even though I, don't really make any money off YouTube. I can be real with you guys. I haven't even hit, the first threshold for my payout yet. So it's not like I'm even making anything, posting these videos anyway. It's still for fun, and that's fine. If that's all this channel ends up being, I can still die happy. I would love to make a little bit off, the side for how much time I do put into the channel. Either way, it's nice having you guys here. Thanks for watching the videos, no matter who you are, where you are. I just wanted to preface with that, and also preface that I'm doing okay, by the way. This isn't like a weird, oh my god, I'm so sad, everything in my life is going wrong kind of video. My life's going fine. I've just been working really hard lately, and life can still be hard when you get a little bit happier and you're engaging a lot more in stuff around you. It can still be pretty hard and pretty challenging, and I still face a few challenges every day that it's kind of complicated to explain. I'm not wording it very well, but let's sit down and talk about it for a few. So first, of course, the channel. I'm feeling a little less burnout after this past week. I'm really ready to start diving back into recording. This is the night before my big October recording session, so I'm just gonna dive right into that. Of course, having an editor, my amazing editor Will, who will probably edit this video and watch all of these over and over and over again, because that's his job now. It helps a lot to have him around. Helps increase the workflow. It's a lot easier to just sit down and record a bunch of stuff and just throw it into the Google Drive for him. So I'm very, very thankful to have my editor. That's helped alleviate a lot of the stress around the channel, because we've worked out our agreements, and I'm able to just throw a bunch of footage into a cloud and have it posted when it needs to be posted. So that's been great. I've had a little bit less stress there for the channel, because I used to edit all of my videos, and once I started doing 8-9 videos per month, it just kind of blew up in my face, and I was like, I really don't want to have another day where I just spend hours and hours editing. It's just not enjoyable, and especially for my long form content, especially when I record for 1-2 hours, and it's just I hate editing that stuff. Not that I don't enjoy the final product. I don't like recording and then rewatching all of that over and over again to make sure I get the perfect product. And that's something I think that's really hard about YouTube. A lot of people don't realize how hard, running a YouTube channel is. Even a channel as small as this, where I just do casual ASMR content, is pretty hard to run. You got a lot you need to do on your own. Even with an editor, but without an editor, you gotta record all of your content, edit all your content, schedule it, make sure you're posting at the right time, make sure you're engaging with your community. Sometimes I forget to respond to comments and I'll respond like a day or two late. Oh, I guess the crickets are going to join us for this video. But yeah, there's a lot of hard things about YouTube that are just like, people just don't realize until you get into it. And it's just, and like thumbnails and community posts, and you want to make sure you stream every now and then so you can kind of engage with everybody and chat and stuff. But I totally forgot I was gonna do some triggers while I was talking. Let's just do some random stuff on my desk. Why not? I'll start with the wrist rest, tap a little bit so you guys don't fall. Well, I guess the point is to kind of fall asleep, but so you guys don't get too bored with my voice. But yeah, I mean, as hard as it is, I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay with the ASMR content. I really want to start my main channel back up. I want to start streaming again and doing some fun, just normal like content with games or whatever. I don't know. Whatever I really want to do. I mean, YouTube is more of a passion thing for me. Something that I make time to do. And, I really do want to pursue it no matter how it turns out. So, I definitely am here to stay. This isn't me, like, saying, like, oh, I want to, tone down the amount of production I'm doing or anything like that. Like, I'm still double weekly upload schedule, full on. I'm about to launch some big stuff for the channel. I'm planning some stuff for the main channel, and I'm also planning another secret channel that I will probably come out with in about a couple months. But stay tuned to see what that's all about. But yeah, that's just how I'm feeling about content lately. As it's a little hard to make when I lock in and record a bunch of stuff at once and just burn myself out. But I'm gonna slow down a little bit and enjoy making content, and hopefully grow to a point where I can make a little extra money to fund bigger and bigger videos that you guys can enjoy. So I think that's all I really want to talk about on the content ends of things. What else should I talk about that's been going on in my life? I guess more in my personal life is something I'm stressed about, actually, is I've been on leave at my job for a while. I make it sound like I work some fancy desk job, and like they like let me go, and I'm in like some sort of like weird limbo grace period state. No, I work entry level, and as much as it would suck to move to another job, I have other job opportunities that I can capitalize on. But I am very afraid. My position at my company is in very hot water right now because it's just not. It hasn't been very viable over the last month or so, ever since they stopped working us. Of course, I'm still getting paid and stuff. Like, I'm glad my company is principled enough to remember to pay us. But I mean, it's been kind of tough, like looking at things, and stuff's getting progressively worse over on corporate side, and I might get laid off soon, and that's a really, really scary thought. I mean, nonetheless, I mean, not like I'm not financially stable or anything, or I can't switch jobs within like a month, but that's hard. That's still hard, even when you have everything set up and you're doing everything right. It's hard to just let go of the job I've been working for like the past year, and the job that's been able to keep me afloat, that's given me enough time to work on my channel and start taking online classes for something I really am passionate about. And I'm really, really grateful for that job. It's the reason I'm as financially stable as I am now. I really cleaned that up last year when I got this job. I started making money, and I was like, I'm gonna start saving, I'm gonna start investing, and everything's gonna be okay. And everything's still gonna be okay, but it is a pretty scary thought, because I really did like this job. And I mean, I'm talking like I could never go back to it. Like, I have a really good relationship with my boss, and the company has treated me very, very well so far, and I'm very, very grateful for it. Of course, I'm not going to tell you like which company I'm working for right now, because I kind of want to. I do like to keep my very personal life like pretty much apart from my online life, and I feel like my channel is a very big part of my online life, of course. This is the most traction I've ever gotten on a YouTube channel, so, I do want to keep those two things separate, but I feel like it's worth talking about. That is something that's stressed me out a little bit lately, and I'm wondering how I'm going to make money for the rest of the year, and, in the upcoming months if I do get laid off, so, but it's fine, it's fine. I have custom videos and stuff available, I have memberships open. If people want to financially support me for any reason, during that potential time, that's open, but, no pressure. If you're watching this and, you don't want to support or don't have any money, that's fine. But, I do eventually want to get to a point where I do make a little extra on the side through YouTube and other online means, so I can actually fund my lifestyle and to keep my financial stability. In the case that I do have a little bit of trouble finding another job in the coming months. But that is if I do get laid off, which it's looking murky right now. I honestly don't know what the next month looks like as far as my job goes, but that is something that has been stressful lately. But speaking of jobs and a career, the positive side of things over there, for those of you that are unaware, of course, I guess I don't talk about my personal life much in my videos. I guess that's more like in my Discord VCs and my streams where I like talk with viewers and stuff. But something I've recently gotten into, or not really recently gotten into, but something I've gotten back into the past few months has been development and coding, programming, whatever you want to call it. I guess those are the best layman's terms to describe what I'm doing. But I'm actually working a lot with website design right now. Of course, you learn a lot of web development. That's kind of the fundamental thing for like development and coding. And I really want to master front-end development. For any of you that know what front-end development is, it's working with like user interfaces and essentially making stuff look good. And then eventually I do want to up my development skills and get a career in tech. That is my end goal right now, and that's like my career dream. Last year when I went back to school, it was for marketing, and I realized it wasn't really what I wanted to do. As business-oriented of a person, that I am, I feel like tech is just something I'm so much more passionate about, and it's really something that I do want to chase. And I would really love to break into the tech industry. So I have learned fundamentals of a few different languages already. I've learned HTML5, of course, CSS, which is essential for styling HTML. I've learned pretty basic JavaScript, a bunch of stuff that I need to know for front-end web design with that. And I'm learning some like back-end like server tools with JavaScript. Like I'm learning Node right now. I'm learning how to use Express. I'm brushing up on MongoDB, which stands for database, I believe. So Mongo database. And I'm also going to be learning React next month. So, I say next month, but that's just my learning schedule. I'm gonna lock in and do like multiple lectures and stuff a day, of course, because it is a self-paced online course that I'm doing right now. And then the month after that, I think I'm going to dedicate to learning Python. So a lot of very, very exciting developments there. Developments. But aside from my stupid unintentional puns, it is very exciting. It's a very exciting thing, and I feel like I could be very, very successful in tech. A lot of people actually don't know that I have a background in tech, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop the triggers because I'm just so. This is such an interesting thing to just talk about. I haven't really sat down and talked about my life since my birthday rant earlier this year. And trust me, things are so much better than they were then. Nonetheless, it is very, fascinating the pathway I took through tech because I was so intent on breaking into like marketing, all the way up until like this year. And I realized, like, why haven't I gone for a career in tech? It's been like right under my nose this entire time. It's been like the obvious pathway I should take. It's something I'm so passionate about, and I've always been like into IT. I almost got CompTIA certified. I think it was the A plus certification that I tested for like 3 years ago, and I like just barely didn't make it. And it's very unfortunate. Of course, it would be a very cool certification to have, whether I wanted to still go into IT or not. But I was like, why don't I go into something like more broadly based on computer science? I've met and talked to a bunch of computer science students in the past year, and it's just like the science behind computing, quite literally, is just like so fascinating. And, there's a bunch of reasons why I'm not taking a 4 or 2 year degree in computer science, and it's because I want to do online courses and be self-taught, which is, of course, harder, a lot harder, I should say, than taking a 4 year course and having the resources right in front of you for you to learn. I feel like learning in a self-paced, I can talk today, dang. I feel like learning in a self-paced environment is just so much more important for me, and has done me a lot of good so far. I feel like I would just be completely lost if I was in a classroom environment. Not that I couldn't understand a lot of the concepts, but I feel like a lot of things would be mixed, and I have just been like straight up learning like the languages that I've learned. Nothing like math based, nothing like based on general education. The courses I'm taking right now are just straight up certifications for, concepts within web development. So, or really development in general. I did just start the Python course because I kind of wanted to get ahead on it, and Python seems like such a fun language, and I can't wait to learn it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing lately. As far as a career goes, I'd love to try to get a front-end development job by the end of next year, by the end of 2025, but who knows where I'll be by then. There's so much to learn, and that's really the reason I'm going into the tech industry. Yes, there is a lot of money to be earned in a tech salary, and, a lot of people learn, like, front-end JavaScript and stuff like that, and, all types of concepts within software engineering and software development, and that's really what I want to go into, is software development. But I'm not just going into it for the money, so I can sustain my lifestyle and, do what I really want to do on YouTube and stuff with all that money. But I also there's so much to learn in the tech industry and tech in general. It's always changing. You're never gonna know everything, and I think that's awesome. Like, after these courses that I'm taking, those won't be the last. Like, there'll always be another language I'm trying to learn and trying to master. There'll always be another certification I go after, and I just think tech is so fascinating, and it's something I really do want to build up a career in. So, with that being said, in the next couple of months, while I master a lot of my front-end concepts, if anyone wants to work on something, if anyone, here knows how to develop things, I'm always here to collaborate on projects. I am not in a very good area to network. I mean, my local university has a fairly good computer science program, and I know a few computer science students that would love to collab with me on stuff once I get to the point where I'm working on all of that. But I really do want to do more networking online, since I'm in such a bad area. Like, there's like no tech conferences or anything like that, or like any like employment opportunities or internships I can take anywhere in the current area I'm in. And that's something I would really like to do when I move in the next couple of years, is move to like a larger metro area where I can actually like go to employment and tech conferences and stuff like that, and like actually meet and connect with other people, not just for job opportunities, but to work on cool projects that I wouldn't be able to allot enough time to do myself. So yeah, that's really where I'm at with that. What else? What else in my life would I like to talk about? Um, I don't know, what have I been doing in my personal time? Oh, I've started gaming again, which is really big. I know it sounds like crazy, like, what? Oh, you just started gaming again? You've always gamed, you've always been playing Minecraft and stuff. Honestly, if you haven't been on my streams, like, that's really been the only time in, like, the past year I've played any Minecraft at all. I haven't really played any on my own time, or really anything on my own time lately, but, a couple weeks ago, or I want to say probably like 3 weeks ago, I started playing Terraria, and wow, did I sleep on that game. It's so fun. And I've only put about like 15-20 hours into the current world I'm in, but man, is it fun. And my editor can vouch for that. I think, editor, you've been playing Terraria since you were like 12, you said, and we like, it's just such an amazing game. Like, I wish like that could have been a game I played alongside Minecraft and like actually recognized as a good game. Like, I tried to play it a couple of times when I was like younger, but I just could never get into the gist of it until, I started up a world like a little while ago, and I'm obsessed now. I love going just cave diving and finding all this cool stuff, and like, I've already cleared like the first few bosses, and it's just such a fun game to play so far, and I love it so much. I've also gotten back into Mario Kart, so of course I have 8 Deluxe and I play 8 Deluxe occasionally with Weeb, my best friend. He's an admin in my server. We're in VC playing 8 Deluxe every now and then. We've been doing it a lot more recently, and it's very fun because it's a very fun game to take my anger out on whenever I'm like angry or just jaded at something. Whenever like maybe I have like a problem I can't solve, or like I just feel overwhelmed and stressed after a long day, I'll sit and play some 8 Deluxe, and it's like something else that I can get angry at, and I'm like, there's just so much commentary when I'm playing. I talk so much shit. I talk so much shit when I play online because I play worldwide, and those international lobbies do not play, man. They do not play at all, and it's just like, it's hard out there. I'm only at like 3,000 VR in 8 Deluxe, but I'm very competitive. I am so competitive, and I make up new words to call people when I play that game, and it's very funny. Maybe I should stream it sometime. Not on this channel, on my main channel when I start streaming again. But it's a very fun time whenever I play 8 Deluxe. So yeah, if anyone wants to have a play session worldwide, my Discord server is open. I'm always looking for people to game with. But the main Mario Kart I've gotten back into ever since I set up my Dolphin emulator is Mario Kart Wii. Now, I got the ROM online that was WiiMfi patched, and if you have any idea what I just said, or if you don't have any idea what I just said, sorry, that means it's patched to play online in like a custom lobby. So basically it has online capabilities, and I've been thinking about getting back into Mario Kart Wii competitive. I played it competitively like 5 or 6 years ago on like a WiiMfi patched, not disc, but like they're I'm not sure if this is still how you do it on like a physical Wii, but you could go to like, I think it was the internet channel, and there was like a certain website you could access through there. And I don't remember if it was like a homebrew mod or something that I used, but you could actually play Mario Kart Wii with a WiiMfi patch through that channel. Of course, not through the actual like disc channel like you would usually play it, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. Essentially, I have online capabilities again on Mario Kart Wii, and I can also play it on my computer. So I've been slowly like grinding and setting time trials, unlocking all of the characters and stuff like that, and doing all of the Grand Prix. I haven't done the 150cc Grand Prix yet. I might actually stream that this weekend, because why not? That's been something I've been looking forward to doing, and I kind of want to get back into the online scene on Wii, because that's a game I got so good at. when I played it pretty consistently, and I set some really, really good times on time trials. Not like world record pace or anything. I never learned any ultra shortcuts or anything like that, but for like shortcutless runs, I think I did pretty well. I mean, I still have my times on the Wii if you guys want to ask me about them, and I can get back to you after I check those again, but I am setting new times on my new ROM file through my emulator, and that's what I'll mainly be playing on from now on. Of course, you know, as much as I'd love to master the Wii wheel again, it has been much, much easier using... Where is it? Oh, it's in my lap. I think I was going to use it for the video, but I've been using my classic controller, which is very, very good for the game. And for any Mario Kart Wii die-hard tryhards out there, for anyone wondering what my controller configuration is, it's actually the default configuration. So I tilt and drift with my left stick. Well, directionally drift with my left stick. I drift with the right button right here, the R button. I item with L, and then I wheelie with the top of the D-pad, which is a very, very easy configuration to do, usually on controllers. I have one right here that I can show off. It's the off-brand Xbox controller that you guys see all the time, but some people do like claw grip, because there's so many different inputs in Mario Kart, but I feel that the claw grip on the classic controller is so much easier to do, and you can do it on like both ends and have like both sticks open for whatever, and it's such an easy thing to do. So that's why I play with the classic controller. I've really been enjoying getting the hang of that lately and mastering movement mechanics with a stick, because like when I played Mario Kart Wii on the Wii, I didn't know you could play with a nunchuck. And I didn't have a classic controller. They were really expensive back then. I mean, this isn't even a genuine classic controller. This is off-brand. I got this for like $15. The classic controllers were still a little bit pricey. But back then I had like no money of my own. Like, I had to like ask my parents for controllers and stuff. Or any like gaming gear I wanted, and that's why it took me so long to get like a good gaming setup. But here I am now on a classic controller, and I'm relearning all of those movement mechanics with a stick, and it's so much easier to get the hang of. And if I played with Wii Wheel now, I probably wouldn't be that good, but nonetheless, I am getting back into that, and it's something I've had a lot of fun doing. So I don't know, that's all I've really been up to lately. I've just been crunching coursework, planning out some content, recording every now and then in large bursts, and you know, just kind of sitting down, playing some games I enjoy, calling some friends, and I'm enjoying life right now. Of course, there's a lot going on in my personal life too. I've been hanging out a lot with like friends and going out every weekend or so, every other weekend, and it's been really nice. So yeah, I guess that's my 30-minute life update for the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and, you know, let me know if you want more of these. I love just kind of sitting down and talking to you guys. You know, it's always something I enjoy doing, and, you know, let's talk down in the comments. Let me know how you guys have been doing. I know I have some community regulars, and, you know, if you're coming back after a while, or, you know, you don't usually comment, and you have before, trust me, I usually remember my commenters. I love you guys, and you know, I have a lot of different creators that drop in and you know, post up in my comments every now and then, and it's always nice to see familiar faces. So let me know how you guys are doing, because I genuinely do care. You know, I love hearing about how everything's going on your end, and you know, I really enjoy connecting and talking with you guys. So I guess I'll stop yapping your ears off and, you know, do whatever I need to do. It's only 9:30, so I guess I'm not going to go to bed quite yet, but I'm going to work on planning some content stuff for November and the rest of the year, I guess, because I really want to jump on that. I have some really exciting projects already planned out and lined up for you guys, and I'm so excited to really just get back into channel work. So you guys have a good night, good afternoon, good morning, whatever. I don't know what time it is for you, but I just hope you're having a good day. So I will see you in the next video, the next update, and you enjoy, I don't know, the rest of your day or night.